Hello all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, in this video, what we are going to do is we are going to create an API using a Flask framework. Okay, let's hear. In the previous video, we have completed this extracting the all the company names under like top gainers, top losers, and trending stocks of BSC using Python language. Now, in this video, what we are going to do is like we are going to create an API using the Flask framework, and then we are going to deploy it using Heroku or Netify because we are doing this because we want to create an API using Flask framework, and this API should be used in the React project. Okay, without any delay, we are going to the documentation part. Okay, first of all, we want to install the Flask API here. Okay, first of all, we want to create a empty directory. We'll go to command prompt, make this Flask API, cd Flask API. Now we'll just copy and paste it. We'll call it a Flask API. It takes some time. Okay, next what we have to activate our virtual environment here. We'll just copy it. Okay, instead of copying, we'll do it manually. Cd scripts. Okay, let's go to the folder we have created, Flask API, then cd scripts, then activate it. We'll clear screen and go to our default folder. Now let we'll install the Flask here. Pip install Flask. Okay, okay, the installation is completed. Now next step. Now this is, first of all we will create a blank page here. First of all, we will open the Visual Studio Code here. We will create a blank Python file naming app.py. We will close it, and we're gonna copy and paste this code here. Okay, before running this code, we have to make some changes. That is, you want to set Flask app as app, and we have to set as well as we have to set the debug mode true. We are going to set this debug mode true because we don't need to save each and every time and run each and every time. What this debug mode does is we don't need to run again and again program. By default, when the code is saved, automatically the program will be run itself. Now we'll run this Flask API here, Flask run. Okay, we'll copy this code. Okay, here we can see the hello world is printed here. Now it is good up to here. Okay, now what we are gonna do is we are gonna just copy and paste the code what you have explained and done in the previous videos. I'll just go to my GitHub repository. First I'll go to the training stocks. Okay, before that we are going to import all this. We don't need pprint here, and also we should make sure that we have installed all this. We will exit here. We will install beautiful soup on request. Okay, we'll clear the screen here. And now what we're gonna do is we'll just copy and paste the whole code here. First of all, instead of hello world, we'll make it as trending, and as well as here trending, and the method should be get here. We will remove this part and we'll just copy and paste the whole code here. We don't need any print here, so we'll remove it. Okay, we are gonna also import this JSON file because we want to convert this whole output as a JSON format. Okay, here what we are going to return JSON file, the data equals to what we have called it a new dict. We copy it and comma. We have to also represent the status. We'll make it as 201. 201 represents the status is okay and all is clear. If you mention 401 or 400 above, that shows that the status is giving as error. Okay, we are good up to here. We will close it. Similarly, what we are going to do is we are going to make it similar for top gainers and top losers. First, we'll make it gainers, comma. Method is also similar as it is. It is get. It's get. Some function we'll write as gainers. Okay. We'll go to the gainers code and we'll copy all this code which is present here. We don't need this part. We'll copy up to here. We'll paste it here and we will return the JSON file of data equals to. Okay, here we haven't done it. We'll do it now. Okay, here we can let is a company data itself, comma status will be 201. Similarly, we'll close it, we'll minimize it, and we'll do it for top losers. Method equals to as it is get, and here it will be losers. And we'll make it, we'll copy and paste the as it is code here. We'll remove all this part and return JSON file data equals to new dict, comma status will be 201. Okay, let's cross verify once here. Like, okay, here we are not using this new dict because we don't need to sort anything. It is okay if we don't write here also this part, but it may be what nothing will happen. Okay, now we have completed all these three parts. We'll just minimize it for our clarity purpose. Okay, we'll save it and we'll run it. Flask run. Okay, now we'll go to this part and we'll reload it. Okay, there we have got an error. Okay, we have forgotten one thing. We have to install the Lxml. Pip install Lxml here. Okay, it's already installed in my laptop. You should install it. Clear screen. Now before running it, now make sure that you have written this code. Like, if name equals to main app dot, we'll close it here, app dot run debug will be true because we don't need to run each and every time. We'll save it. Okay, we didn't have mentioned our home page here. It's not mandatory, but it doesn't show error when we go to the home page. Return, we'll make an h1 tag here. Hello world. We'll save and we'll run it. Okay, now we'll just refresh it. Okay, it's good. Now what we have to route to the first, we'll route to the training, because you can see that here it is trending. We have routed to trending. We'll copy it, we'll paste it, and run it. Okay, here we can see we are getting all the top 30 trending stocks. Similarly, we will cross verify for gainers. Okay, we are getting good, and similarly we are going to cross verify for losers also. Okay, we are good up to here. Okay, our next part is to deploy our project. So here you can see that creating an API using Flask framework is over. Okay, our next step is deploy it using Heroku or Netlify. In this video, I'm going to use Heroku, and Netlify is also too easy, but I prefer this for this video. Okay, first of all, what we're gonna do is, before deploying, we have to make some we have to add some files to our project. First one is a proc file. Web G unicorn. It supports our server. This G unicorn. It's yep. Yep. We'll say it. Before that, we should install that G unicorn. Okay, it's installed. Okay, I have installed it. Now we should see all the requirements, like we should see all the packages installed for our project. We can see it like pip freeze. These are all the packages required to run our project. We will gonna store all these packages in a file called requirements. The code is like, it's gonna say like pip freeze, enter all the packages in this text format file. Now clear screen. Here you can see that you can get all the all the packages here. Okay, I think that's enough for here. Now let's go to the Heroku app here. Okay, login into Heroku. It's simple, and create a new project here. Create a new app, and we can name it as BSC Flask API. Okay, it's already present. What API? Okay, it's available. Okay, create an app. Okay, we can use either Heroku Git or GitHub or anything. In this video, I'm going to prefer this Heroku. First of all, we have to log into Heroku. Control C and just paste it here. Okay, press enter, and it will redirect to the browser to login. Yes, it redirected, and just click login here. In some cases, it asks for the username and password. You can enter it and come back to the command prompt. It's done. And then our next step is to initialize a empty Git repository here. Git init, and connect this Heroku app to our GitHub. Okay, it's over. Then okay, now what we are going to do is before that we'll create a new repository. We'll name it as same BSC Flask API. It's there, and we'll create a repository. And before that we have to add one file here, Git Ignore. Ignore these files. The ignoring files are bycatch, and there is lib. We don't want all this library to store. We'll save it. The spelling is correct. Yes, correct. And we'll close it. And we'll copy and paste each and every code here. We don't need this. We'll just git add. Let's check the status of the GitHub using git status. Okay, are good. Now simply all the copy all these values and paste it here. Yeah, I think it's over. Okay, now clear this and just refresh it. Now you can see all the code here. If you want, we can add readme here. Just commit. Okay, now go to the this Heroku app. Now let's come to the here. We don't need here. Now we'll copy and paste it. It's gonna take some time. Make sure that you have installed this G Unicorn in your project. Okay, here we got the website. We'll just copy it and paste it in our browser. Okay, here we are good. And let's check all the routers here. Like first in we're gonna check is trending. TRENDING, it's trending. Yeah, we got all the top 30, I think. And let's check for gainers. Okay, it is good here. And let's check for losers too. Okay, here it is showing everything fine. Let's try one thing. What happens if we type a wrong URL? Like it shows that not found. The URL was not found. Okay, now let's go to the home page. It should be shown as hello world. Okay, up to here it is fine. Now we have completed the deploying part, and now we can use this URL as an API anywhere. In the next video, what we are going to do is we are going to create a React app from scratch, and then we will be using this API to fetch the data from this API, and we are going to use this all data displayed in a proper format using React app. We can see here this part is completed now. We'll color it. Okay, it is over till now, and in the next video we will discuss the about React app and creating the React app and how we gonna display the all the data which we should be fetching from the API. Okay, that's all for this video, and thanks for watching.